message here when meditating on this and getting everything set up. Like, let's do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now, do it good. What's that song? Oh, my neck, my back. Okay, that's not actually the message I was getting. That just came through. But someone wants to do something again with you. Like, let's do it again and again and again. So this could be you. This could be you and another person. Okay? Take it how it applies. Bear with me. My tablecloth shifted. I'm like, something's off here. That's why all my rocks were off. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so something's been feeling a little bit off kilter for some. For others, you might be feeling like you're stuck in a cycle or pattern of repeat. Okay. We're just going to clear that out real quick. So if you have headphones, I advise you turning that volume down. Few loud sounds. Okay. Now, I was being guided to look at some messages for the intuition here. So let's go ahead. Let's pull a card on how we can help someone work with intuition today. How can we help the collective? We're going to open up that channel here to all the guides, angels, guardians, ancestors, divine creators, any other higher powers that be who you need with you along on this journey today to provide you messages in the best, the highest good, to help you align with your most ideal timeline. What message does the collective here on the YT need to know, hear, feel, or see today? All right, number 44, mindfully tune in and focus. Practice tuning into an issue, opportunity, place, person, group, or option within your sixth sense. Employ gentle focus to let everything else in your mind fade to the background until what you are tuning into occupies your entire inner landscape. What intuitive hits are you knowing, seeing, hearing, or feeling? Bottom of the deck is number 60. It says, consider this spiritual perspective. Okay, so this isn't just looking at things one-sided. There are multiple different sides that we cannot even see, right? That's what the sixth sense is. It's not something you can touch. It's not something you can taste. It's not something you can hear. It's not something you can see. When we say this about, no, it's not that. I mean, it's not that in the 3D. It's not something you can physically touch in the 3D. It's something that you use that sixth sense, that intuitive sense, to tap into these abilities to bring them from the higher realms to oneself, okay? That's what I mean by that. Some are clairaudient and they can actually hear other people talking. Not schizophrenia, right? It's divine talking, guiding. Other people have clairvoyance. They can see things in their mind's eye, in their third eye. Okay, so all these different things drawing in and connecting each other. Tuning in, honing in, connecting that heart and that headspace. Okay? The expanded meaning of this card states, getting intuitive hits about a person, a place, or an issue in your life isn't as complicated as we might try to make it. The good news is you don't need the perfect crystal, mantra, or moon phase to tune in with your psychic senses and receive profound intuitive hits. Tangent real quick. This is so true. Like, we overcomplicate things as humans so frequently. All the time it happens. You know, you're like, oh, well, if, then, you know, this, that, the other. So, apply this message wherever it fits into your life. Okay? It could fit in a connection, a romantic connection with someone. It could fit into a connection in a friendship and family dynamics with co-workers. Okay, I just heard for some with your pets. So maybe your pets are helping you to kind of slow down and focus in on like the here and now, right? I know my cat earlier, I was just needing some time to break away, so I took a break, and my cat was there and was like, yeah, let's just chill, let's just vibe, let's meditate, let's go within, you know, let's see what messages we really need. So, tuning in. Okay, sorry, tangent, over. While crystals, mantras, or certain astrological cycles might enhance your intuition, all you really need is the ability to quiet your mind and focus. This is not the same type of focus as intensely cramming for an exam or something really difficult at work. It's more about letting everything else in your frame of focus slide out of view, except the issue you want to receive intuitive guidance around. After doing thousands of intuitive readings on clients all around the world, Tanya Carol Richardson can assure you that simply quieting your brain and concentrating on an issue can produce a mind-blowing intuitive hits. So that's the writer of these cards and books, okay? Just so you know. Stay open. See card number 16, page 42. So those numbers could be of significance to you. But I'll also pull just general messages about those for you. Many of your most valuable intuitive insights about an issue will be out-of-the-box epiphanies. Your lived experience and logical brain may never have considered before. Once you begin tuning in, if a sixth sense insight surprises you, pay special attention. Remember that you can receive powerful intuitive hits organically, anytime, even when you're not mindfully tuning in. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to jump back here to page 42. Okay. And the card is to stay open, set sail, and surrender, is the general message of the card. So, reminding oneself to rest, right? To take a pause. It's okay to take a pause at any time. You know, a lot of you could be overworked, overstressed, demanding too much of yourself and not honing in on what your body needs. So, just go with the flow. I mean, nothing has to be rushed, right? When you set sails, you think of a sailboat. It's just going with the flow, catching the wind, you know? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of work to be done, but to keep you on the right path if you have a set path. So this doesn't mean that there's not going to be work along the way, but it's okay to stop and take a breath. It's okay to pause. It's okay to rest. In fact, sometimes that's what's needed to get you to where you need to go. I like it. Don't let yourself get sick or burn out because you're not listening to what it needs. The action steps for mindfully being tuned in and focusing. Practice tuning in when you feel calm and centered. Maintain a curious attitude about the subject you are tuning into. For example, if you're feeling emotional, wait until your emotions have cooled. If you have a fixed opinion, stay open-minded. Once you begin gently focusing on an issue, watch for intuitive hits from 4 main psychic pathways: clairaudience, hearing things; clairvoyance, seeing things; claircognizance, knowing things; and clairsentience, feeling things. That's funny that I brought it up earlier and then it pops out here. You might focus on an issue for just a few minutes while taking a walk, or for a whole hour while unpacking an experience with a friend. When you are ready to disengage, simply take your focus elsewhere. Think of another subject or focus on what you are currently experiencing with any of your 5 physical senses to bring you back to the present moment. Tuning in with your intuition mindfully has a way of taking you out of time and space. So don't try to tune in while you are chopping vegetables or driving a car or anything else that requires your full attention. Don't force it. Stay open and allow intuitive hits to arrive fully formed. If something you hear, see, know, or feel does not make sense in the moment, jot it down. This may make perfect sense in time, have symbolic significance that requires decoding, or be merely one of many layers of truth around this issue. If you struggle with focus, take up a meditation practice, 5 to 10 minutes every day, or take on a hobby that requires gentle focus, such as crossword puzzles. Once you get more practice at tuning in to your issues with your intuition, you'll be able to do it as quickly as tuning in to a radio station in your car. The message about jotting it down if you don't know. I do this all the time. Sometimes I'm out and about and I get a hit, but I don't really have time to stop what I'm doing and focus in on that. Okay, so I'll have my phone with me and I have a notebook in my phone that I use strictly for these hits, these intuitive questions or things that pop up that I need to explore further. And I'll just jot it down real quick, take a quick little note of it. And then at the end of the day, when I go into my meditative practice, I do one of 2 things. I can either sit and meditate on it, or I can be led to do automatic writing. And I will take out a pen and a piece of paper, and I will write down, again, what I had when I was out and about. And I will connect in, take your deep breaths, ground yourself, all of that stuff first. Connect in with yourself and ask your higher self where that's coming from, how it applies today. Is it something that needs to be kept, or is it something that needs to be released? All of those different aspects, right? I'll tune in with my feelings and see, okay, well, how am I feeling and what's my mind's perspective? So as I'm doing this, I don't hold any sort of attachment to whatever the outcome or the answer is going to be. I ask the questions strictly as an observer outside of myself, okay? Just observing the situation. Is it in my highest good? It's not, oh, well, yeah, because it's going to make me more money. Okay, that's not where I come from when I'm asking those questions. it's in my highest good in the long term, right? It's not about quick fix or solution or anything like that for me when I get into those practices and those places. I'm not looking for any sort of quick resolution. I want to know whatever the most ideal thing is going to be. And that's helped me beyond measure with any issues that I've previously struggled with or gone through. Okay, I'm being guided to get a couple closing messages here from the universe. I told you this was going to be a quick one, so we're going to do this and then we're going to go about our week here. And it is Pisces season. Pisces, I do have a birthday reading pending for all of you. So that'll be coming out here shortly. Happy birthday to any Pisces out there. Okay, Spirit, guides, what do we have? When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. A good way to do this is actually delivering yourself affirmations. Some people like to stand in front of a mirror and tell themselves certain affirmations. Others like to say some affirmations, write down, 10 things that they're grateful for at this time, or say affirmations prior to falling asleep. Other people will actually speak into the water before they drink it. I've done that before. Each time I fill up my water glass, if I've been feeling down lately or not able to see the way forward clearly, feeling kind of stuck in the mud, something like that, I'll look for these positive things to affirm to myself. Okay. Well, okay. They're asking me to share some examples. So one that I've done before, or some that I've done before, is as I fill up my glass of water, I gaze into the water and I say, I am secure, I am protected, I am loved, and I am fulfilled. I am healthy. Things in that nature that you can really connect and feel from the heart, right? Fill the cup up with love and then drink that water. Water holds memory. So when we drink in those positive vibrations, if you let your mind go there, you let your, feelings go there, you connect in both your mind and your heart space together, and you basically manifest it into being. All right. Those are the messages today from all of us here at DGM. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend here with us. Until next time, toodles!